What's happening? I figured today I'd show you guys what I would take on like a 2-3 day hike myself. If I weren't going to take Ivy with me, if I was going to take her, it'd be a lot different because we could, work together on things, redundancy and whatnot. But of course, the first item has got to be a 5-inch or more fixed blade, 4 to 5-inch fixed blade for sure. You guys all know that. And of course, I carry my neck knife and definitely a Leatherman. I mean, you can't go wrong with a good Super Tool 300. That's what I prefer. Good saw, and these are pretty good saws. I got this one at Lowe's, and it's served me since 2010. I think I've had this since, and this has cut a lot of wood. Also, for a cutting tool, of course the S-Wing, beautiful axe, very sharp. I've done a lot of work with it. And the thing about having these tools too is like when I'm on a hike, I can make something like this instead of just finding a stick to do my batoning or whacking on this, because I would never hit metal on any of my tools, metal on metal. So I make one of these. This is my base camp one, of course, but I can make one of those on the fly. Container wise, always a stainless steel water bottle, and then I could take this little cook pot here. I could make rice, I could make whatever, which I'm going to show you what I would take for food here in a moment. Of course, combustion, I'm going to take what I demonstrated earlier. Very good. Got this a long time ago at a bait shop for like $20, and it's served me a lot of years too. Keep it in this clip container. And then me, I'm more heavy on the tools, like I said, so in here I've got files, I've got chisels, I've got a drill, I've got a few other items in here that I carry, and it's not too heavy, and if I need it, I got it. Cordage wise, always paracord, 550 paracord or heavier, and 36 bank line is what I choose. I don't have much right now. This is very hard to get. I get it on Wilderness Outfitters. Dave Ketterberry showed me, a lot of his videos showed that this is very good cordage, so I took his advice and have been using it, and I'm very happy. Candling device, a headlamp. This is just for demonstration's sake, but I'd have more of a, maybe an Energizer, a little bit better one, and an extra set of batteries. Of course, some Gorilla Tape, and maybe electrical too. That would be, sufficient. And like I said, if I was by myself, I would take this pack tarp. It's only 5x7, but I could definitely make something work with that. So if I was going to take food for myself, I'd probably take a couple pieces of fruit, a couple apples, maybe a couple packs of ramen noodles or the Lipton rice or something like that, and then I would get myself a nice bag of jerky. Because I'm only going on a 3-day. If I were to get lost, I have the things that I need to survive, which this is mostly like self-reliance for me more than it is survival. Of course, I'm prepared for that. Now, I also have the staff. I made this years ago. I'm sure, it could be a prettier stick and whatnot, but I made it when I was a lot younger, and I've added to it for years. In here, extra cutting tool, a few things for fire, and a very extensive fishing kit in there. And very few odds and ends. Of course, I got a compass on here, works pretty good. North is somewhat like that way, and that's where it's pointing. A lot of cordage. Cordage under here, cordage down here, bank line here, extra bandanas, and if I needed to, I could unbraid these. And I got a little flashlight on there. It works. I don't use it unless I have to. A few safety pins, few fish hooks, big cloth sail needles, and it's the woodlynx style, so it's decked out. Ivy has one too that we made, and it's a work in progress, but she painted it all up, and then they're very handy. And I mean, if I'm going on a hike, I'm definitely taking it. I've taken it on every canoe trip, every hike, every trip in the woods for the last quite a few years. But I just wanted to show you guys that real quick, and that's something I'd take on a 2 to 3 day hike, maybe a weekend, maybe 2, 3, 4 days. This is about what I would take. But base camp wise, anything. Old hatchets you can get at yard sales and whatnot, just kind of refurbish them, put a new grind on them. Because I do a lot of carving with axes. But that's it for now, and we'll get back with you on another video as soon as we can. Thank you.